Welcome back, and it is, yes, Panda palettes. I am not only trying to pan one palette, but I'm hoping to pan three eyeshadow palettes. So if you'd like to see what palettes I'm hoping to be ambitious with, please keep on watching. So a lot of people in the YouTube community are panning palettes because, hey, we've just been buying makeup, lots and lots of makeup. I think 2014 had a lot of launching for new palettes. I guess maybe every year you have your quota, but somehow, I don't know, I think last year a lot of palettes came out. Even brands that did not produce palettes were producing palettes. So of course I purchased, and I saw a couple people trying to pan last year from those who do project panning and stuff like that. They came up with pan that palette, so I was like, you know what, I'm gonna jump on the bandwagon. So I had intentions of doing it, and then I started using this palette, which is my LA Colors Blush and Nudes palette, and I was like, oh, I can use this to pan that palette. So I started last year with this one. After I finished using this one completely, this one is more than half, and then I hit pan on this, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna use this to pan that palette. And I started, I said I was gonna give myself, I think I got like close to 2 months with trying with it and that. But then this is like a $1.99 palette. I mean, I spend so much. I mean, it is my money, yes, but I have quite a bit other expensive palettes that I should be trying to get my money's worth. So after I thought through it, I was like, you know what, this is such a nice palette, it's complementary with other palettes. I have transition, crease, highlighting colors here, so even if I do a look with bright colors, I can still use this particular palette, you know, along with it. So my idea was, I'm gonna still keep this palette, and then I'm going to add a high-end palette. So going through my high-end palettes, I was like, what palettes am I going to use? And then I saw this was the Urban Decay Deluxe Shadow Box, and this is like the first Sephora palette that I own. It is old. I bought it when it just came out. Can't remember what year that was, but I bought it. So you see how messed up it is. The black is the color that doesn't really have much dent in it, but the neutral colors have considerable dent. Fishnet, which is one of my favorite color, and also my sister's favorite color, has good dent. Honey, I thought I would have liked, but I don't. Ransom has a little dent. Sorry, and Graffiti has some dent in it. So, but the neutrals have majority of the dent. So I thought, hey, first palette before it gets really powdery and chalky on me, I am going to pan it. The primer, I mean, is long gone, so I'm going to work on this. And again, I have neutrals in this as in the other one, but mainly like colors that I can use. So this is the second palette that I'm using. It's all gunky and old. It's very old, very old. If you can remember what year that palette came on, that's when I had it. And while I was going through my collection looking for a high-end, I saw this my Wet n Wild Comfort Zone palette, and I was like, hey, I wanted to actually finish shadows in this before, and I wanted to put it in project pan, or I did put it in. I knew it was going to fail, so I said, you know what, I'm going to add this into my Panda palette. Two pans are almost empty, so this is totally empty because that fell. This and this half of, I think I had actually had hit pan on this and this one when it fell, so that's why they got shattered. And these are genuine dents for these two. So I thought with that, hey, I am going to use this in pan that palette. So I have my neutrals and I have my greens that I can use, and I absolutely love this palette. I already have a backup of it. Yes, I have a backup of this palette, and I've not even finished it. So because of that, I said, you know, this is perfect for me to try to complete and use up. I think, however, with if I'm not finished with these by year end, that I'm definitely going to trash them, because this would have served this time. I paid $5 US. This I paid 36, I think it was, or 32 when it came out. Can't totally remember. I paid that for this, and I've had that for years. $1.99. I should actually, I don't want to throw it out because I love it. I think it's like a Naked Basic dupes, for those of you who have that, where you just have your matte colors and your transition colors that will work really well with lots of other eyeshadows. So keeping this in to use. You're not going to see these palettes generally in my weekly basket. I'm going to put other palettes that I want to use. At least in a week I want to use this twice, and this at least once or twice, and this is going to always get used because it's like a transition palette. So I hoping that I can do monthly updates and show you guys where it's at. Let me just show you guys again where it is at. So this one this is an all-time favorite palette, so I can tell you it's going to get a lot of love. And then my Urban Decay palette. So there we go, and I hope that at least by mid-year all the shadows can have, you can see pan on them. That's my goal. Mid-year we must see a dent in every single shadow. So I'm working. If you guys are doing pan palette, let me know. I have been watching and searching on YouTube to watch it because it's going to help me, encourage me to really work on my palettes, and I need it. I really do. I have way too much makeup and I need to finish things and I need to use things, and like I told you, 2015, it's all about me using up my makeup. I am not going on a no buy like I said. I'm going on a low buy with a budget, and I am going to try my best to just use up all my products. So that is it. Thank you guys for watching.